Good afternoon, Yash. Please go ahead and let me know everything about you, right? How many years of experience, whether you are from IT background or a non-IT background, right? What all
Mm-hmm.
skill sets you have and all, right? And what
Okay.
exactly where you are getting blocked, what all impediments are there, and how you need support from me, the path.
Okay, sure. So I have currently total 3.8 years of experience.
Mm,
Uh, my degree is in computer science only.
mm,
First, I worked in one of the big four MNCs, that is Accenture. Then I moved to LTI Mindtree, and
mm,
here I am working as Azure Cloud Support Engineer. We are
mm,
vendor partners of Microsoft. Now I want to move to like cloud engineer roles or DevOps roles in big
mm,
company with and in Azure I currently I don't have Linux or PowerShell skills. So basically
mm,
my role here is identity and access management. In
mm,
you might be aware that there is Entra portal, right? So everything CA policies, user
mm,
provisioning, deprovisioning, permissions,
mm,
device registration, all those.
mm,
But eventually, I want to move to DevOps or cloud in good companies, basically. So yeah,
mm. So total 3.8 years of experience you have on paper, right?
yes,
Correct. And you have completed your degree when
2020,
2020, and you have started working from 20.
2021.
Okay, 2021 till that
Mm-hmm.
currently, right? And
Yes,
currently you are working with which organization?
LTM entry.
Okay, LTI Mindtree. Okay, fine. So skill set wise, you have not given me a complete picture. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So what I understand from you, you have understanding how to work in a cloud, how to work in IAM by working, right? But you don't know
Mm-hmm.
how IAM is all about, right? In AWS also there are so many services. I'm not sure you
Yeah.
have gone through my 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp or not. So if you go
Mm-hmm.
through that one, I am explaining each and every services with the help of one real-time project. Okay, that is
Mm-hmm.
AWS EC2 architecture for DHL e-commerce. Okay, so that is one project I am just explaining. Okay, so there I am. It's not only with IAM role and all. It's include everything, whether it's a EC2, whether it's a security group. All the services I'm going to include into that one, right? So, but my question here is that how good you are in troubleshooting.
Troubleshooting is in I can say at my job I am like one of the top performers, and like we in support job basically customer satisfaction is very important. So I am like there is no such issue that from troubleshooting point of view that, but I don't have Linux or PowerShell skills. So ultimately for DevOps I've seen you if I'm in Azure, and many people recommended that don't
Hmm,
learn entirely new AWS, or now if you are in Azure
hmm,
move to Azure DevOps like that, but in any
hmm.
cloud Linux is mandatory. So yeah, that is what I'm confused how to proceed.
Okay. So Linux, see, in Linux is mandatory. No, Linux is you have to take Linux. Okay, because in everything, whichever role you are going for, whether it's a Azure DevOps role or a Azure infrastructure role, okay, or any DevOps role also, right? So you have to
Mhm.
involve Linux. Everything comes under Linux only. If somebody is telling DevOps, Linux is a part of DevOps, then that guy itself doesn't know about anything. Okay, right? He's
Mhm.
not seeing things from at a top level, which I used to see, right? Because if a
Mhm.
person who has worked as application support engineer and then moved from there to Linux administrator, you have seen, right? I have repeated
Mhm.
this so many times, and now I am leading a team of developers and DevOps engineers, right? So
Mhm.
I know better what exactly a DevOps role is, right? And I am explained this thing multiple times in my live sessions also, right? And if you go through some of my member council means the counseling videos, right, there also I was explaining the same thing, that if you are going for a DevOps role,
Mhm.
right? So it's not only that you should know one services in cloud and you are eligible for DevOps role. Okay.
Mhm.
So DevOps role itself is a very versatile role. Now I am going to ask a very simple question to. It's not an interview, okay? So just you let me forget about Linux. I am not going to the Linux, okay? I know you have to go through Linux. because that you need to learn at any how. And shell scripting also, not PowerShell. Okay, shell scripting I'm talking about. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so GitHub, you know,
P6, yes.
GitHub, you know, right?
Hmm.
How to raise a merge request, right? All those things, how to clone your
Not
repository, right?
advanced. In not advanced.
That is not advanced. Yes, you are wrong, first of all. Okay. So
No, then
people,
I don't know.
these
In
are
that
the
case, I don't know then.
day-to-day activity of a DevOps engineer, right? Why this is a day-to-day activity of a DevOps engineer? I'll give you an example. I have
Mm-hmm.
given you a task. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
please go ahead and do the code vulnerability of this application. I have given a normal a UI is there, right? How the work will come to you, I'll tell you. You know agile way of working, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct. In agile way of working, we assign user stories, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct. So in that user story, I have given one UI to you, and I have asked, Yash, please go ahead and do the code vulnerability remediation. How you are going to do that, Yash? No idea.
I no idea.
Correct. This is
Yes.
just a small part of a DevOps engineer. Okay,
Okay.
so he has to clone all the codes from the either from the dev environment or any of the which is the lower environment will be there, and he has to clone it to its local repository. From there, either you use VSTS or any tool. Okay, and you can use what is that tool? IntelliJ, right? IntelliJ we use, right, to build any code or
Mm-hmm.
anything. So IntelliJ also you can use it. And Node.js and all those things you have to install, and you have to find out that in the code where is the exact vulnerability. Whether it's a
Mm-hmm.
Java vulnerability, it's a version vulnerability, right? And then you have
Mm-hmm.
once you have remediated in your local system, again you have to push that code to GitHub, right?
Yes.
So you should know what is a pull request, right? In that case, you have to raise a pull request.
Okay.
These are the very
Yes.
basics. How to clone
Mm-hmm.
repository. Question will be asked to you. Have you ever cloned the repository to your local system, to your local desktop? How to clone that one? Have you used which all tools have you used? Here only you will get caught. Correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
At the entry point only. This is a very small thing I told you. Now, when I have
Mm-hmm.
asked, okay, yes, forget about this thing. Have you worked on any kind of a infrastructure as a code tool, Terraform?
No.
So if I'll ask, did you know how to suppose if I have to uh, build a pipeline, for example?
Mm-hmm.
So have you worked on a parameterized pipeline,
No.
any kind of a CI/CD pipeline? You said
No.
Azure DevOps, right?
Yeah, yeah. But
Wha-
I want to move. But all this I am completely new. I don't know any of what you are saying.
See, I don't talk so much. You see my videos, right? So
Yeah.
this is why people are just making fool. Okay. So I don't make fool. I tell the truth. Okay. So when you will come to me and when I have to hire you for my project, you are in Accenture, right? Previously, correct?
Yes.
I'm an Accenture employee only. Okay.
Okay.
So I used to hire more than some 20-25 people out of and taken interview of more than 150 people for United Health Group. You know, United Health Group is one of the
Ah,
biggest
yes.
diamond client. For that, I am only the POC who is giving the last line of approval for all DevOps engineer.
Okay.
I am only hiring for UHG for entire. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
for there, you can understand when I am taking the interview of a SME or SSC, right? Correct.
Mm-hmm.
CL level 10 or a CL level 11, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who will take? CL level 8 only you can take. I am CL level 8,
Okay. Yes.
right? So if I have to take their interview, so what I should expect from him? He should be able to work in my project, yes, right?
Yes.
Correct. So
Yeah.
in that case, should I ask him that whether you have worked in cloud? No, it's not going to work out. I have to ask you question, but like what? How I have to ask him question? I have to check him that whether he is very good in Linux or not, whether he should be good in shell scripting or not, whether he should be good in cloud or not, whether he should be good in any of the configuration management tool, Ansible. right? Puppet or
Mm-hmm.
Chef, right? Or he should be good in CI/CD pipeline. Either it's Azure DevOps, TeamCity, or Jenkins.
Mm-hmm.
Whether he is good in Docker or not, whether he is good in Kubernetes or not. I'll show you. I'll make a list of complete Excel sheet, and after
Mm-hmm.
that, also in one of the skill set, if that guy is average or below, if he don't have knowledge, we have rejected them.
Okay.
I simply ask a question to if you are going for a DevOps engineer, do you know Ansible?
No.
So if you don't know Ansible only, if you don't know Docker, if you don't know Kubernetes, there are set of tools. So you only tell me which is good. The current knowledge what you have, you wanted to go in a path, or you wanted to immediately jump into something where you need to get complete knowledge and it's going to take a lot of time, right?
Yes.
Plus, you need a hands-on experience also, right?
Yes.
Go and learn. Okay, somebody will teach you also DevOps. Then also I can challenge on that one. You are not going to get the DevOps job. The reason you know why, because because those guys are, who is giving teaching nowadays DevOps. Those are the like for like you only, like 4 years, 5 years of experience guy is there. They started their YouTube channel and now they are thinking that they are expert in DevOps. No, wrong. Don't misguide my youth. I straightforward say. DevOps is not like that. DevOps is a way of working. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How it you will reach to that position? You only tell me. If you have to I have given so many examples. Okay. If I'll tell, okay, if you have to make a very good dish, okay, then you have to put
Mm-hmm.
all the ingredients into it, or you are going to
Yes.
put only one ingredient.
Yes. All.
So DevOps is like that only. So if you have to go for a DevOps, so first you need to make sure, because see, when I am asking you, do you know patching? So you have to work in the patching also as a DevOps engineer, where you are going to
Mm-hmm.
learn all these things in Linux.
Okay.
Now another question is there. So like suppose if I tell you learn Docker also, correct? So in
Mm-hmm.
Docker, there are so many commands how to see all active and inactive containers.
Mm-hmm.
There is a command docker ps-a docker ps command is there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But from where these things are coming? Yes,
Linux, I think.
correct. Plus, again, forgot about this one now. If you have to stop all the containers at a time, you have to stop the services only of a docker. Then
Mm-hmm.
how you are going to do it?
Linux commands.
Where you are running it? You are only giving me the answer, correct? What is that kubectl command? Kubectl get pods and all. Where you are running all these commands? On your shell.
Okay.
What is that? Linux command.
Okay.
People are thinking, oh, Linux, oh, I learn only CD, DF, and oh, done, right? No, wrong. Okay. Don't think Linux entire role, DevOps role, SRE role, platform engineer role, application support role, production support role, any role you bring it. I'll tell you, it's everything is coming from Linux. And I don't want to demotivate you. Okay, I'm telling you, choose the right path.
Mm-hmm.
So you should feel strong enough. You should not feel now you have I have given you a task, okay, in DevOps only. Okay, now in a DevOps you have to work inside server as a in the CLI, right? Command line interface,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
correct? To troubleshoot
Mm-hmm.
or anything. If in something is not mounted, how you are going to troubleshoot that one? No idea. Why? Because you don't know Linux. In Linux, there is a specific file system and hierarchy, right? Linux disk partition is there, right?
Mhm.
You run a command df-h, but you don't know why I'm running this command. And if this command will stuck, then you don't know why it is happening, right?
Mhm. Yes.
It is related to your NFS. Now I have to tell you, now you'll tell what is NFS. That is also coming from Linux.
Yes.
You are troubleshooting from one server in Devops only, okay? One IP is not resolving host to IP and IP to host name. Now what you will do? You will reach out to Linux team or you will try to resolve by yourself.
Try to resolve by ourselves only. Linux should be known basically.
So Linux is not only Linux basic command is there, okay? In Linux, you install packages as a DevOps engineer, right?
Mhm.
So when you have to install a package, either you are going to use yum or rpm or dnf.
Mhm.
Suppose you are installing a package, the package is not installing,
Mhm.
correct?
Mhm.
Then how you are going to troubleshoot that one? What is the issue? Or you are not getting that package itself, right? What could be the reasons? Everything ends with Linux. Yes.
Mhm.
Start is Linux, end is Linux. These
In
are
any
tools.
cloud, you mean we have to.
Anywhere you go, everything is on top of Linux. See, when
Mhm.
you build a building, this is not just a joke I am talking about all the time. This
Mhm.
is the truth, right? You have to, if my house is here, if I have started building, you only take your house, okay? So you have started the house, so have you built the house on top of directly on that plot? You first dig out, you put a foundation, and then on top of it, you have built your house, right?
Yes. Yes.
So foundation we don't see. We see only buildings. Correct? It is
Mhm.
because it is under.
Mhm.
Entire cloud is on Linux. Everything is on Linux. Everywhere you'll 95% of the servers are running on Linux.
Mhm.
Correct?
Yes.
Anything you tell me, anything is coming in your mind, you tell me, I'll tell you from where it is coming. Why I am able to tell you all this answer? Because I have a very vast experience. I am not a kid who is having 5 years of experience or a 6 years, even 10 years of experience guy used to come to me. Even 14, 15, 18 years of people used to come to me. Somehow I'll say that by luck, I get a chance to work within this 13 plus years of experience into 8 organization.
Mhm.
And I have touched almost all the roles, but I am not a developer. Okay. That also I know. I did it
Mhm.
that in my very early career of life. Right. So Linux role, sorry, DevOps role is very versatile. Okay. So you should, if you know all these things, so once I'll onboard to, suppose, okay, you have learned from somewhere any of the tool. For example, you have learned Jenkins. Okay. You have
Mhm.
learned GitHub also.
Mhm.
Fine. But when it is coming to the actual work, when I am going to tell you no, yes, so you should not work on this one. You should go and patch the server, or you
Mhm.
should work on a incident which is P1. So what you will
Mhm.
tell? No, Abhishek, I should not work on this one because I am onboarded to project only on the skill set of Jenkins and GitHub. What you will do at that time? So it's the work is very versatile, okay? And cloud role is something which you are doing good. What my understanding is that. So my suggestion for you that please make at least these four pillars strong. Day one only I'm telling. First one is your Linux. Once you will be strong enough in Linux, so you should be eligible for any of the role,
Mhm.
right? There is a person, somebody will, a person who can fit at any role. You know what is that person? The guy is
Generalist.
a, yeah, correct. So Linux is like that only. You can fit Linux at in any of the role. Why? Because if you know Linux, that guy know, okay, no, he knows this one, so I can teach him rest of the tools.
Mhm.
Those are set of tools only, correct? But your foundation, one of the pillar is Linux. Second one is, according to me, your database. With Linux, shell scripting is coming by default, automation.
Mhm.
That you need to learn. Otherwise, you go with Python, because they are looking. Suppose if you are going for a site reliability job, okay, site
Mhm.
reliability engineer, they are looking for some kind of automation. Did you go any by chance in Naukri and try to read those roles of
I
a
have,
application?
yes.
Just see what is. Even in the live session also, I told that read properly the job role.
Mhm.
Without reading the job role, you should not go for the interview.
Mhm.
JD is very very important. What that organization is expecting from you, what that project expectation is from you, you should be clear with that one. We should not
Mhm.
go blindly. Oh no, I know some DevOps tool, so I am eligible for all. See, those HRs or the calls which you are getting, right,
Mhm.
those are on the basis of some keywords.
Mhm.
So what they will do, they'll match those keywords which is available in your resume, and they will shortlist you.
Mhm.
But in actually, before going, so whenever we conduct any interview, my suggestion is that you should ask to the HR, please send me the JD first. Can you send me the JD? I request you to send me the JD. Go through the JD, try to understand what is that role is all about.
Mhm.
They have to give that JD. Okay, so like this it has to be. So Linux is one, shell scripting, database is something which I'll be coming soon. I know my channel is all about journey, so I'm trying to make it. Okay, so I'm going to put all those pillars, right, and then on top of those pillars you can build whatever you want to build. If you want to build Burj Khalifa, you build it. Okay,
Mhm.
you can make it taller as much as you can. DevOps role is like that only. So once that is there, since you have already into cloud, so my
Mhm.
suggestion is that please go through the rest of the videos. Means please make in cloud also there are so many services, okay, which you need to
Mhm.
understand, because question can be asked to you from the different services with scenario
Mhm.
based also,
Mhm.
correct? So as of now, according to me, if you immediately want to jump, then go for the cloud role only. But before that, okay,
Mhm.
before that you should make it to cloud architect also, which is much more better than a DevOps role.
Okay.
DevOps role at some time, because it's completely, I even the client doesn't know, the company doesn't know about the DevOps role. They are expecting everyone as a DevOps, right?
Okay.
A developer
Mhm.
is also coming to DevOps, a tester is also coming to a DevOps, right? A admin is also
Mhm.
going to a DevOps. You only tell me what a DevOps is all about. It's
Right.
all, it's nobody knows exact role of a DevOps. It's way of working. That's it. Nothing more than that. Okay. So in this case, my suggestion is stick with your pillars to your basics. That is more important. From where it's coming, correct? That is more Linux, more shell scripting, database, and cloud. These four are very strong pillars. If you are good in all this, but everything is coming out of Linux,
Mhm. Okay.
correct? So you can directly go for the DevOps role, and after see, and anyways, once you are expertise in all these, na, yes, you are eligible for all the roles. See, in application support also there is a good amount of opportunities are there, right? Production support role, they are giving lot of money for that. Ultimately,
Okay.
in DevOps also you have to work as a production support, correct?
Right. Yes.
Something will break down. Who is going to fix it? DevOps engineer.
There. Yes.
It's just a name they have given. That's it. So you have to, if you know all these areas, by default they will teach you Docker or container. By default they are
Mhm.
going to teach you any of the CI/CD pipeline and all.
Mhm.
You'll buy. They will teach you. Don't worry about that one. 100% they are going to teach you.
Mhm.
Correct. So if you know, if you're okay, see again, it's your decision. I am here just to tell you the right path. Okay. Uh,
Mhm.
because why I ask first, I understand someone, right?
Mhm.
What knowledge he has. Did I ask anything very hi-fi questions? No, I have asked very
No.
basic things to you, right? So if you know all these things, you know how to troubleshoot all those things and all, right? If a container is not running, you have to troubleshoot, right?
Yes.
If a pod is not, if a pod is not running, if it's a pod is in hung state, you have to troubleshoot. If a pod is in crash loop, you have to troubleshoot. There are so many issues, all at Linux level only. Will come down to you have to dig down at operating system level only.
Okay.
Okay. And that you can only do troubleshooting when your Linux is very good.
Okay.
I said, yes, please. See, you cannot, things will cannot, you are not going to get 1 month or 2 months, like you will take classes. No, it's a journey.
Mhm.
DevOps itself is a journey. If
Mhm.
somebody is teaching you, obviously that guy needs money from you. That's it. What is his motivation? See, he just go and ask that guy. I have seen few people, okay, who is giving DevOps
Mhm.
training and all. So ask him how many years of experience he have. Correct? So he'll tell I have 9 years of experience. So ask him whether you are working as a DevOps engineer from day one. He'll tell no.
Okay.
He's making you fool because he knows only current thing. But my way is I am taking from start to end. I'm telling you from where it's coming. Correct?
Mhm.
You should tell from where it's coming. You should
Yes.
not tell, okay, I have, okay, my package is 40 lakhs. So I'll tell, okay, yes, you will get 40 lakhs package. You will be happy. But how? Nobody will tell, right? Impossible.
Mhm.
Nobody is going to give 40 lakhs package of for a 3 year, 4 years of a guy. Even if you have extreme knowledge in DevOps, because minimum 5 to 6 years is required as a DevOps engineer. If you should work as a minimum 5 to 6 years, then only you'll reach to this level. That expertise is required. I worked as a DevOps engineer, then senior DevOps engineer, then lead DevOps engineer, now leading the team. Before that, Linux administrator, application support engineer, VMware administrator, cloud engineer. I'm not telling you that, but yes, you should gain a good amount of experience. Obviously, the future is very good.
Mhm.
But the important point is you should not look for a temporary solution. You should look for a permanent solution, right? Not a walk
Mhm.
around, right?
Yes.
By learning 2, 3 tools, fine. You learn 2, 3 tools, you get a job. Okay, now in the next company, or in the next project only they required some other tools. So what you are going to do? Again you will learn new tools. Correct? You
Yes.
have to learn new tools, right? Or
Yes.
suppose if you have to jump from that company, there is a new company where you want to jump, there also they need some more set of tools.
Mhm.
But we are not understanding the principle, right? From where, if you know the main, like suppose if I am segregating all these tools as a one is your version control tool, GitHub is there, right? Your integration tool, right? So if you know the category only, like integration tool is your Jenkins, TeamCity, or Azure DevOps is there. Like your orchestration tool is Kubernetes is there. Like your uh, what is that? Container, Docker is there,
Mhm.
right? So your configuration management tool, Ansible, Puppet, Chef is there, right? So if you know this category only, whatever the tool will be added to this category, you know their complete functionality, right?
Mhm.
The point is here is you should know the functionality and feature that is used across all the tools, and you should know the basic main functionality and the main troubleshooting part of those tools, and that will only comes when you are strong in these areas which I am talking: Linux, shell scripting, database, and cloud. You are not going to struggle anywhere. I can challenge on that one. I'm ready to write it down in stamp paper because I have seen things, right? I'm hiring, I'm giving also. I've given now also. I used to give interviews, correct? So
Yes.
this is there. So my suggestion is that whatever the you are planning, go anyways. That is fine. Good. See, your end goal should be like that only, and it doesn't require that you should go for a DevOps role. Okay, if you like in cloud only, there is much more paid to a cloud architect compared to a DevOps engineer. In cloud
So
only, there is a
in
huge
cloud,
demand.
only you said. So we still have to learn the fundamentals like Linux or operating system databases, right?
100%, 100%. VPN, you have to configure the VPN gateway, you have to configure the VPC, you have to configure your different data center, right? Subnets and all, right?
Yes.
Do you know all these things?
No.
What do you mean by suppose if I'm given a /16 range, okay? How many
Mhm.
available IPs I'm going to get?
2
How
raised to
many?
16
Yes,
minus 1, I
correct.
think.
That is what I have explained there, right? Total IP, how many I am going to get? These are very basic things, but these only things you need to work when you are creating your landing zone, when you are creating your
Mhm.
infrastructure, right? Who is
Mhm.
going to do all those things? Or you just wanted to maintain an application? No. You have to reach to a level, right?
Mhm.
Or you want to make yourself every time there is a new work is going to assign to you and you don't know, you need to work hard for that one. You don't know
Correct.
where I'm going. So DevOps role is like that only. But if you, why I'm able to survive, why I'm able to grow within this DevOps role? Because I know all these technologies. From
Got it.
virtualization, only containerization is coming, right?
Yes.
You know, in AMI is there, right? Amazon Machine Image the
Machine
Engineer, right?
image.
Right.
Yes.
What is that AMI?
It's like I have saved, if I want to save something and transfer from one place to another, we will create AMI and transfer. It's very basic, but I don't know in detail.
AMI is nothing but that is HVM, hardware virtual machine.
Okay.
Go and see my, nobody will tell this much basic means that how people did not understand only. That is also a virtual machine because it has all the resources, correct?
Mhm.
It has AMI is not only it's a, see it is having not only a EC2 instance, okay? It is having your security group, it is having your internet gateway, it is having your instances there, your operating system will be there, it is having your storage will be there, your
Mhm.
network, your servers, your storage, everything is included in that hardware virtual machine, HVM. Go and see whenever you will create a virtual machine in, wait, I'll show you immediately, you'll understand. Nobody will talk about these things, okay, because they don't know only. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, yes, I can.
See, EC2 is one of the service, right? And please go through
Mhm.
my videos. You have enrolled for my 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp.
No, that is a confusion because I am using Azure, right? And I think your his videos are in AWS plus Linux. So.
And one more thing, if you are getting confused between, if you know AWS, all the clouds are same. Yes. I don't know
Mhm.
why you guys are getting confused with all the. I have worked with all three clouds. Nothing
Mhm.
difference. Not a single difference. Only the naming conventions are different. That's it. Launch this instance. Okay. Now come over here. Right. Just click on this one. Just see here. What is written? This is. If I have to
Virtualization HVM.
HVM. What is this HVM?
Mhm.
It's a hardware virtual machine. So it is. So those who know virtualization, they can easily identify, right? See my videos in
Mhm.
my channel also. It is there. For at least 5 videos are there. But if you want to learn each and everything, then you have to go with my 100 days of IT corporate bootcamp.
Mhm.
Then only you will be able to see why I have made a course like that. I could have directly published a course and I can earn immediately crores, right? Devops. Because I have a
Mhm.
so means I have done very big migration project. Yes, as a DevOps, as a lead DevOps engineer, I could have directly mentioned those, correct, and I
Mhm.
could get more subscribers also. I can get more money also. But why I am not doing that one? Because the thing is that I should not misguide people. I should not misguide my youth. I should tell them that from where it is coming.
Mhm.
Show a dream to someone which is possible. Don't show a dream to someone which is just a dream.
Mhm.
I have seen so many students everywhere they lose their law means finally some fraud has been happened to them. 40,000, 1 lakh, and they last at coming with at the end they are coming to me and they are asking, sir, please help. And now those guys are getting jobs. So I know what, see you, this is that reason nobody industry guy you have seen very experienced people who is teaching DevOps and all. No. Who
No.
are the people who is teaching DevOps nowadays?
Big companies with less experience.
Correct. Big companies with less experience. Either they got a offer later of, they are telling, okay, I got 50 likes in Microsoft, right?
Mhm.
And they quit the job. Did that guy worked for that organization by chance? They did not worked also. I don't know what is going on. Okay, and they are teaching DevOps. Fine, but I cannot see. Ultimately, I have to answer someone, right? My God, I have to answer. If I'll do fraud with someone, suppose if I have taken money from you, 1 lakh rupees, correct, and I told you do this course. So at the end of the day, if you are not getting the course, so ultimately you will curse me, right?
Mhm.
Once everything will be counted. Yes, okay. It's not like that. I'll take money and I'll relax. No. So I'll give them only that much of knowledge which is required to get a job. And
Mhm.
from where? Yes, you see in my course why I have, nobody has created a course like this where you are going to get 150 plus videos. I can challenge on that one. Have you seen anyone? Either they are making one complete DevOps series, either they are making one complete AWS series, or they are making one Linux. But I am putting everything into, why? Because there is a way, there is a path. You have to start from here and you have to end. Then only you will know the complete path.
Mhm.
Not possible, right? It is impossible that I'll directly throw you in the middle of the ocean and I'll tell, okay, go to the destination. How? And that is middle of the ocean. No, it should not be like that. I should tell each and everything that how you should reach to the shore, right? It's important for me. So you have to come via a path only. You cannot climb to the stairs directly at the 10th steps, right? You have to go step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. You have to. There is no other way. Very honestly, I'm telling you. I cannot lie to someone. So now it's your decision. Yes, I have given you ample amount of understanding,
Mhm.
right? So hope I'm able to resolve your query, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask. So, like your Linux and shell scripting, I think bootcamp is starting.
Correct,
Uh, so I think the timings. Another email I got that you push some demo class to weekend, something like that.
correct,
So, but classes will be weekdays only, right? When they start daily,
correct.
like
It will
Monday.
be weekdays only from Monday to Friday, and it's either it's going to be 7 p.m. to mostly 8 p.m. or I'll
Mhm.
see in afternoon also I can take it. It depends upon
Uh,
the interest of most of majority of the audience.
because like so currently I'm doing night shift, so
Hmm.
7 to p.m. is not possible, and even afternoon, like today I woke up early because of career counseling. So do you also have any for working professionals, like if possible for weekends, because night shift is no matter how much time I'll convince, it will be like night shift is night shift, so that's why.
No, I got it. I got it. So morning it's going to be right. That will be there. Morning by what time you will be coming?
uh, 9 6 I wake up at around 2 p.m. and my night shift is 9 p.m. to 6:30 a.m.
So afternoon only, na. So mostly I see. I told 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Right. There is another timing I have given.
1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Okay.
That is feasible for
Okay.
you, right? So I said
Okay.
there
Okay.
are two timing. One is 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Another
Mhm.
timing is 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. So this is why I have given, and this may subject to change. So mostly it should be because I know, right? So any people who is going to work as a night shift, they will sleep at till 1 o'clock minimum, right?
Mhm.
And anyways, his shift is going to start by 10 p.m. in the night or 9 p.m. in the night, right? But
Mhm.
so from 1 p.m. to almost 9 p.m. he has time, right? So during this
Mhm.
time only, mostly I am thinking because 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. it's more feasible for me.
Okay.
Okay, so I am going to take this timing only, but again it depends upon majority of the people, right? So that I can update you. If it is going to be 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., so you can join without any hesitation, right?
Okay. And is there any plan for weekend batch also, or anything like
Weekend,
that?
no. Yes, I am honest with the things. I have a personal life. I have a family. Okay,
Okay.
so I need to give time to my family. So I'm not sure whether in future I can start because see, this course and all, I don't skip things. Okay, so
Mhm.
if I have told that I'm going to teach all these things, so honestly, more than that, I am going to give the content. If you have seen my
Okay.
videos, right?
And yes, I just saw your video and content. So if we learn in Linux, shell scripting also will be taught in your course. This bootcamp, IT
That is
boot.
only Linux and shell scripting only.
Okay. Okay.
Complete Linux and shell scripting. I am going to take in this 40 days of IT corporate bootcamp.
And for cloud engineering roles or DevOps role, do certifications matter, like AZ104 or RHCSA, anything
That
like
is
that?
also somebody asked me this question in the last live session. He was asking,
Mhm.
sir, whether how certification is just a medium for to get shortlisted. That's it.
Mhm.
Certification is just a medium to negotiate with the HR for a good package. That's it.
Okay.
Nothing more than
Okay.
that. Because in the interview, you have to clear the interview. Nothing
Yes.
to do with certification. Once you get into the industry, you can get it from there also. You also know why they are running those many programs within the organization, right? They are spending a lot of money to do certifications, right? Azure certifications you have seen in Accenture,
Mhm.
right? Evnade and all.
Yes. AWS certifications are pushed a lot.
Every time they're sending mail to do this. Why they are doing? Why you want to spend money from your pocket when company is giving you the opportunity? So
Mhm.
certification is just a way, and that is also 10% of the organization who is looking for a certified engineer to. And when they are doing this, when there is a more means when they have to hire more,
Mhm.
the resource pool, they need to hire more. In that case, they will shortlist on the basis of certified engineer. That's it. So if I have to shortlist you, okay, 100 people are there, I have 10 openings, right? So what I'll do, 50 people I will immediately segregate on the basis of, okay, these 50 people are certified. So first I'll take the interview of these people at least,
Mhm.
correct? And once you are get, you have you have clear the interview. So in the HR
Mhm.
round will be there. There you can tell, okay, I am certified, so I am expecting this much,
Okay,
right?
got it.
Okay. Anything else I can help you with? Yes.
No, so just wanted to like if you can update for this bootcamp, what will be the timings? Because after demo, maybe you will decide or something through the emails. If you can send the email timings, so then if possible, then I can join. And second, in that, if we suppose even if I can't find timings and if I join it, will the videos be recorded or
It
like
is
is it
available
just
in
a
the platform itself.
okay?
Only for
So
those
if we
people who will be joining online.
okay, okay, got it. So if I pay 10,000, that that entire course videos, if I log in, if I miss the lecture, it will be available, right?
It will be available for you. Okay.
Okay, got it. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, that's all.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
So
thank you so much. Yeah,
okay. Just take care of yourself, your loved one. Bye bye and Jai Hind.
Jai Hind. Thank you.